So, as you're watching this, some of you are still in your solar return phase, which I will discuss a little bit as we go through the tarot cards. So Aquarius season is January 21st through February 18th. And also it is eclipse season, which happens in the new moon in Aquarius and then the full moon in Leo. So there's a lot of crazy energy. Eclipses are to eclipse out the old, the full moon in Leo, okay, on January 31st. And Leo rules the 5th house, okay, which is like matters of the heart, your creativity, children, things like that, all right? And so since this eclipse is happening in Leo, your 5th house will be affected because that's just the house Leo occupies. But also important for you to look at your own natal chart and see what occupies your 5th and 11th house, because those are the two houses that are going to be affected the most by the eclipses. And then on the 15th of February, we have the new moon in Aquarius, and we have a partial solar eclipse. And that, again, is Aquarius rules the 11th house. For me, it's actually, in my personal natal chart, it's swapped because I'm a 6th house Pisces. So Aquarius rules my 5th house and Leo rules my 11th house. So either way, I'm getting it. But it could be good things too, okay? So the full moon eclipse is to take out the old, what no longer serves you. Eclipse it out of your life. And the new moon, your new moon, Aquarius, is to bring that moment of clarity, that truth, something new, eclipsing in as you get rid of the old. So we're going to pull some cards to look at your energy at the start of Aquarius season, which is January 21st. And at the end, February 18th, after you've made the transition through the end of your solar year, you have your birthday, and now you are ready to start your new solar year. So let's see what is going on with you. We'll look at the blessings and all the fun stuff that is sure to come your way. Definitely going to keep this positive because this is your birthday reading, and I don't know, I don't feel like you should have a reading filled with anything but beautiful messages and blessings to, send you forward on your new solar year. So it will be all positive, Aquarius. Ooh, so Aquarius, at the start of the month, this is either you, or the start of the month, the start of Aquarius season. This is either you or this is how you're feeling about somebody. This is like the ultimate temptation. I have got to have you. I have got to taste it. I've got to try it. So this is how you are feeling towards somebody, like pretty strongly. Like you are like, oh my God, I just gotta have you. Or somebody's looking at you thinking, I need some Aquarius in my life. Or maybe it's going both ways. But that's a nice card there. Wow. So then you end the month, interesting, very at peace, very tranquil. And this card here reminds me of the Piscean energy, because you see the Piscean symbol is here, and there's fish. So perhaps, Aquarius, there is a Pisces that's coming into your life, or has come into your life, that you are feeling this way towards, or they are feeling this way towards you. But regardless, by the end of the month, you're in a really peaceful, tranquil place where perhaps things are just kind of finally falling into place for you. You're also contemplating and you're imagining a lot of things. And I mean, like daydreaming in the sense of realistic what could be. in many different areas of your life, but you end the Aquarius season in February in a very good, happy, comfortable place. So that's nice to see, right? Let's see where you've been. 2017 was pretty challenging. And 2018, it feels better, the energy feels better to me, but there's definitely some funk that's kind of lingering on, but I feel like that is all changing through this eclipse season. It's like we're also eclipsing into brand new energy to work with for 2018. And the other side of this eclipse season happens in Leo season, actually, end of July and then in August. And that's when this stuff's going to be really intense. So anyways, let's see where you have been, Aquarius. What did you learn in 2017? Well, some of you started making some money, or you had some business ideas, or you were working really hard, or for others of you, if you're a female, this could definitely represent this like energy here of this I've got to have you. Perhaps he's a Pisces male and that's how he feels, or you've met this Pisces male and you're like, oh my god, just got to have it all. Happy family. So you had some good times with friends and family, and the thinking man. Oh, why did that happen? Okay, sorry about that, Aquarius. So 2017 looked more like a year of contemplation and building a foundation, especially in business or finance. But with the thinking man here, it's getting real with yourself on some level. It could just be like making money. It could be like you decided, I want to settle down, I want to be with somebody. But family and friends and career were very highlighted in 2017. And there's not like a whole lot here. It doesn't say whether this was like good or bad. It's just saying that in 2017, your mind was really focused on your money, your finance, and your family. And, it could be starting a family, or it could be a loss of a family, a breaking up. It will be different for everybody. But that was what was highlighted for you guys in 2017, was your personal foundation and your relationships with others in general. It's like with that happy family, it's lovers, it's friends, it's family, it's coworkers, it's how you are functioning within society at a whole, just relationships and finance very highlighted for Aquarius in 2017. So some of you may have worked really hard and you're like, I'm not feeling any payoff, but it's coming. Like, this is really good energy. You were rebuilding, or you're building a new foundation of some kind. So let's pull some Wicca cards to see what rewards, what blessings come from your efforts, okay, with this energy. So you had one wants to jump out. Yeah, the blessing that some of this, I definitely think this has a lot to do with career and finance, is you're going to be much more motivated in 2018. You're not going to want to procrastinate. Maybe in 2017 you did, but in this new solar year, you're really wanting to act and to move quickly, and you have that energy at your back. So it's not even like you need the motivation. It's just kind of there. The energy is there because you've worked really hard, or you've put a lot of thought into what you want your career to be, or what you want your family life, your friend connections, your relationships, just maybe your whole life in general. You spent a lot of thought a lot of time and thought on that, and it's like the energy just comes and carries you and pushes you forward. Yeah, so as we get into the end of summer and beginning of fall, things look really good for you. This goes back to this card. It's like something that you just have to have. And, you know, now that we have these other cards out, it might not be a person that you're like, I've got to have. It could be this dream, this idea, this goal that you've really been working on, or building better relationships, or working on yourself, whatever it is that you were investing all your time and energy into to better yourself, okay? That it pays off like fully towards the end of summer, beginning of fall. It's like the finality. You get something that you really, really wanted to have, okay? This is a really good card, actually. You know what, hold on. I think, I'm sorry. No. Aquarius, you don't have to wait until, end of summer, beginning of fall. I'm sorry. It's in May. It's sometime in May, this card. I don't know why I thought, you know what, I bet you something else. It's something comes to fruition in May, okay? And then I feel September, because the 9 there, that's what was throwing me, I think. And that's weird, because I've never, like, made the association with this card like that before. So I feel like in May, and then again in September, whatever this energy is that you were working with in 2017 is, like, finally paying off. And this here, I don't know, Aquarius, this is all about a relationship too, like a union, coming together, celebration, happiness. So this could be talking about love and romance. And for others of you, this is really about your career and your finances. It's like this, whatever you've been working on, whether your idea comes to fruition, or you get a nice raise or promotion at your current job, or you just move on to a really fabulous job. It's like it's happening for you in 2018. It is. Anything that was holding you back in 2017, like any fears, any lack of motivation, any insecurities, it's like that's just wiped away. And you don't care. You're just like, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Nothing's holding me back. And come May, it definitely something materializes. And I don't, that's going to be different for everybody. So for you, Aquarius, May and September are looking like months of blessing. Wow. And then this here is saying, yes, you are on the right path. No matter what you've been through, you're on the right path, and it's leading you towards what you truly desire, what you've been trying to manifest, what you've been working for. It is going to come to fruition, okay? It is. Like, these are great cards. It's just going to happen. I feel as though you're going to be like, I believe in destiny. And like if you're not superstitious, you are going to become, just because of how this energy is going to play out. It's like you had all this mental energy going on in these areas, and there probably wasn't a whole lot of movement for you or change in 2017. But then here you come into your birthday and you move into your new solar year, and it's like, bam, the energy just changes for you guys. So that's really good to see. And it's like, I want this and I have this. Like, it's great energy for you guys. I'm gonna pull some cards to see what energy and lessons you're working with in 2018, okay? Because there are, you're going to be working with new energies, but this is positive. So we want to see what is positive for Aquarius, what positive energy is are you going to be working with? Wow, here's that love connection again. Loyal heart. This is like true blue romance right here, where you guys are meeting in the heart space, and that's where your connection is, and that of the soul. This is a more mature type of love and connection. It's not we're playing games or anything like that. So if you have somebody and it's just a bunch of crap, I don't think that this card is speaking to that person. This is somebody who is just has your back, you know, like what's depicted here in this imagery. They have your back, you have their back. It's just a relationship of respect. Okay, respect and honesty. It's more mature. It's not to say you're not sexually attracted and all that. I mean, we do have this energy, but the true connection is mature. It's properly, it's for the right reasons. It has a proper foundation, if that makes sense. So that's nice. Out to sea. This here says that you're just going to decide to go with the flow after all you went through in 2017. And like I said, just the way some things are going to unfold for you in 2018, you're going to really believe like in the magic of life and think to yourself, you know, everything truly does happen for a reason, which is going to allow you to calm your thoughts and your emotions about anything and not feel as though you need to control so much in your life. You're going to just have more trust for the universe, okay? For others of you, this definitely could indicate you're going on a cruise, like holiday, the water, near the sea, like that's going to be super highlighted for you if you don't already live, you know, near a body of water. You definitely could be going on a cruise. But if you do live near a body of water, spend some time in meditation and kind of lose yourself just listening to the ocean and watching the waves. Or if you live near a lake, same thing. There's the energy of that will really calm you and remind you, because you see that like face kind of in the clouds as she is just sitting there floating along. You're going to constantly remind yourself that there's bigger things than we can see and that we know. And you're really just going to see how everything fits together and everything truly happens for a reason. And that alone, like that clarity, those unanswered questions, finally you seeing how things are working out, you're going to be like, I totally get it. And I'm grateful that, you know, it didn't work out the way I expected it or I wanted it to, or I'm glad that I was blocked or restricted for this amount of time because I've really changed between when I really wanted this particular thing to who I am now. It doesn't mean you don't want that, but maybe now you're actually in a place where you're ready to receive that energy, okay? The observer. Yep, just like I was saying, you are going to become far more like superstitious, and more than that, because you're going with the flow, you're pulling back and you're starting to observe things from a higher perspective. Okay, you're not as prone to emotionally react and be hasty or get so caught up in your own thinking and analyzing. You're taking a stance of like pulling back and observing and watching, and you're gonna just start seeing so much more detail about life, about people, about how everything is truly just so perfectly divine timed, okay? It's just reiterated throughout your whole reading. Like, that is what you are experiencing in 2018, Aquarius, is the magic of life, like the magic of divine timing. Everything happens for a reason. So, very nice. So, now with that said, now that we've looked at where you've been, what's ahead, let's take a look at how these eclipses are going to affect you personally, okay? What's eclipsing in and what's eclipsing out? And since the full moon eclipse comes first, we'll see what's going to eclipse out first. But I just feel if things have been really difficult for you, this eclipse energy is all about like changing that, like getting out of that cycle and elevating to something more, because I so see that. And for some of you, there's a very lovely romance relationship that's real, that's solid, like that it's not just somebody that you're just casually dating, like it's very nice, I'll say that, and it's very nice. So again, check your natal charts to see where Aquarius and Leo are in your chart, okay? Just because Aquarius rules the 11th house and Leo the 5th house doesn't mean that that's how your chart is set up. It's really contingent upon when you're born, but since they rule those houses will be affected no matter what sign is in those houses for you. So the 5th and the 11th house definitely affected. But look to see where your Leo and your Aquarius, which house they're in, and you'll know that there will be the eclipse energy for you is most likely going to take place in those houses, okay? So if you are, like a 5th house Aquarius, you'll really feel this because Leo naturally occupies the 5th house, so you kind of get like that double dose. But it could be all really good stuff, Eclipses are to get rid of the old and bring in the new, so, at least in my opinion. Alright, Aquarius, let's see what is eclipsing out of your life for 2018. And this doesn't mean like right on the full moon, like it's just gone. I guess for some people that could definitely be the case, but this is energy for the whole solar year. So this is something that could be a transition over time, or this is something that could happen like that. It's going to be different for everybody since this is general. Your indecisiveness about something. Wow. Aquarius, holy cow. This is like a humongous change. Humongous change. And because this is general, this could mean a couple different things. And I'm going to pull some clarifiers on these just to really hone in because of these two cards paired together. And this is what's eclipsing out. So some of you, there's been like this huge drastic change or idea or something that you've just been marinating on all of 2017, and you're held back for fear or insecurity or lack of belief or lack of resource or something. It's held you back. Well, this eclipse that's happening in Leo is saying that's going away. Like if you needed some cojones, you're gonna just get them overnight. That goes nice with this first blessing card. It's like you're just gonna decide like that quick. Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. For others of you, this could talk about a very shocking event or change that happened to you that you've been dealing with in the past, and you've really been struggling to like make up your mind on how you should handle this or what your way forward is, or just any sort of confusion or lack of clarity on what you need to do. about a situation that really like just shook your whole world apart. Finally, this eclipse energy is like you're not, it's done. Okay, you're finished with it. There's no more struggle. There's no more back and forth in your mind about whatever this is, what you need to do, how you should. Like, there's no more confusion. Period. End of story. You become of a single mind, and it's just it's gone. You let it go. This also, because this is the Tower. Some of you could have been like really hemming and hawing on being on the fence if you should sell some real estate, or if you should make a like drastic move to like another location. And again, it's like finally there's no question, there's no confusion, it's ultimate clarity. So that's great, Aquarius. You guys are going to have some amazing insight and some cojones that anybody would envy, just depending on what your personal situation is. But like I said, we'll pull some clarifiers. I just want to see what's going to, the new moon partial solar eclipse in Aquarius, I want to see what that's bringing in, because Aquarius, that's your new moon, and they say that you should cast a spell or make a wish on your new moon about, what you would like to draw to yourself in your new solar year. But your new moon is supposed to be lucky. So we have the Magician. Wow, and the Seven of Cups reversed. God, yes, Aquarius. This right here, this is saying like you are not confused anymore. There is nothing holding you back anymore. Like that falls away. In 2018, all that energy, that restriction, that heartache, whatever the hell it was, the endless thinking, inability to act or move forward, gone. 100% gone. It's like you are a new you, and you just have this new vision, this new clarity, this new understanding, this new desire and passion and zest for life, and you realize that it's all in your hands. And it goes back to this message of feeling like life is magical, where you just see all the synchronicity of the universe and the way perfect divine timing just ties in to every single thing. The Magician, magic, that's what's coming into your life. And because, so upright, the Seven of Cups is fantasy, daydream, confusion, lack of clarity, haziness, inability to make a decision. Reversed, it's like no confusion, nothing, no haziness. Like, I know what I want. I've made my choice. There's no question anymore. Like, it's just you're not confused, and the magic of life is in your hands in 2018. Like, there's gonna be so many little events that take place that just happen, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, like, life is magical. And wow, I like it, Aquarius. I think it's fantastic. Like, your cards just all play right in with each other, especially the Magician. That's what's eclipsing in to your life. So I'm gonna pull 2 Lenormands for each. So we have the Fox, the Book, the Garden, and the Burden. Or spirituality, just depends on what's going on. So, yeah. To me, some of you, there may have been somebody who was playing trickery with you, lying, cheating, stealing. This could be somebody really close, or this could have been a coworker. It's like you knew some information about a person or a situation, like this energy, and now, like, there's no more confusion. Like, you just know the truth, and that's just, it is what it is. So you're like, okay, this is easy, I'm done, like, goodbye, whatever it is. Now, for others of you, because this is the fox, and this is this shocking life change, this could be career-wise, okay? Your old career is going away, which you're well-versed in is going away. And you've been learning this new craft, okay? And now you're finally ready to do it. So the old career, the old life is going away. But any secrets, Aquarius, any secrets or information that was hidden from you about certain people, relationships, situations, it's not going to be hidden anymore. Like, this eclipse energy is going to bring it all to the light, because now we have the garden and the cross. So this is the public. This is it coming out, coming to the light, all right? And now it's no longer a burden on you, okay? Whatever this was is no longer a burden, because all this information has come to light, all this clarity, all these synchronistic events. And now you realize, like, you have everything you need, you have what it takes, and you're good. Like, life is just turning around for you. And because of the way everything plays out, that's why you're in this observer kind of stance, where it's better to not speak the words or to tell anybody what it is that you know. Like, you've learned that through 2017. It's better to keep things to yourself, and then you wait for that divine time. I don't know how to quite explain it, but nobody's playing you for a fool in 2018. It's just not happening. Like, you're just too on fire. And it's because of this energy of 2017, everything that you've been working through. So let's pull a Flames card to look at what your energy level is throughout this new solar year. Or I should say through Aquarius season. Alright. You are going to have a lot going on, but your energy should be up, okay? And you're going to just, you might be at a place where you're like, oh, I just want to give up on whatever this is that you've been working on, okay? But you're almost there. It's unfolding in 2018. Like I said, May and September, those are your months. Something's happening. And look, 9 again. That's September. September is the 9th month. So you're going to have a lot going on in from January 21st through February 18th. A lot going on. But more to the point, whatever this is that you've been thinking about working on, like, you might want to give up, or you might feel like it's just too much, but hang in there, because it's not. It is not. Things will change. So let's see what your finances look like through Aquarius season. Well, this here is saying that you are kind of in this stance of waiting for something to pay off, kind of what this says, like you're waiting on something still, the 21st of January through February 18th. Now, there's 7 crystals here, so you have money, finances are okay. Others of you, it's like this idea, this thing that you've been trying to do, trying to create. It's like, when is this ever going to just take off? When is this just going to happen for me? Okay, but again, it's all about divine timing, Aquarius, and you will see that as the year unfolds. So don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Don't lose patience. You're just waiting. It's going to happen. You've invested the time, the energy, the effort. It's going to happen. It's just not in this first month of the new solar year. But money is okay, all right? You have 7 crystals there. So you guys should be okay on money. Some of you, it might be like you just have enough, but money is not like in the red there. So let's see what your relationships will be like through Aquarius season. Okay, well, that one clearly wanted to come out. Whoa, Aquarius. So, January 21st through February 18th. There's some people or a specific person that you are walking away from. Okay, you're giving up on something, some relationship, because this is all about relationships. You're making the decision that, you know, this relationship, it's just not gonna, we're just not, it's no. That's just, as I said, this clarity is starting to come into play. It's starting to happen. It will be an energy that, you know, transitions and blends into your current vibration. All right, it's not going to just shock you. Some of you it could, but you're just, as you come into this clarity, there's some, it could be the friends you hang out with, it could be some toxic family members, it could be some romantic relationships or one in general, and you're just like, that's it, I'm done with you, I'm over it. And again, this is exactly what you need to be doing if that's how you're feeling, like, because this is the eclipse season. I'm not surprised to see you deciding to walk away from something or somebody that is an emotional connection to you on some level. Okay, it's eclipse season and you're like, I'm done. And this beautiful love that I see in here, I don't feel like it's attached to this card, whoever you're deciding to walk away from and, you know, don't give up. I don't feel like it's that, because the other cards here where things are just starting to come to light, you're coming into clarity, and that's why, you know, your old is done. You're past 2017 now, and you're really feeling strongly this urge and desire to move forward into the new and have new experiences and just change things up. So let's see what your mental energy is going to be like through Aquarius season. I just feel like that was that. Yeah, okay. So this here is the Three of Orbs. And again, I want to keep this positive, but I feel like this is really attached to this card. And this here, what I feel, okay, I just have to talk about this in kind of a different sense, because there's like two things happening in this reading. So these cards here, this is like talking about the new, where you're going, the beautiful synchronicities. You know, you've been through a lot, don't give up, your idea is going to take off, you're going to get a better job, like, you're just, it's going to happen, okay? It's, the energy is there for you, you are on the right path, Aquarius. This, it's just, it might take a little bit longer than you were hoping for, but it's going to happen. And there is this new, beautiful love for those of you who are single, okay? There's a new love on the horizon, and it looks nice, and it's something that you really desire. You really desire this person. That might also be why you're walking away from something else. I don't know, but it's all about the magic and the synchronicity and the divine timing and how that brings you clarity, and you just feeling the magic of life. And you might be like, whoop-de-doo, but you're just going to be happy. Like, you're going to really enjoy the way 2018 unfolds, like all the clarity that comes your way, everything that was hidden coming to light. You're just going to be satisfied and freed in the way. Next, the next message is, again, it's like there was this shocking event. It could have taken place at work, or this could be like a romantic relationship, but there is some shocking event that took place, and there was things hidden about it. There was trickery, there was deceit, there was betrayal, and it was hidden. And you kind of knew that, but I don't feel like either you were ready to accept it, or there just wasn't enough information for you to really decide, okay, yeah, this is some jacked up stuff that's going on. But that comes to light, and you make the choice of, you know what, I'm done. I just don't care anymore. And it's not to say that it doesn't hurt you to walk away or cause you, some mental anxiety or things like that. But you are ready. Like, you are the one, Aquarius, making this choice, okay? So it's a lot different feeling when you are the one deciding to leave a situation or leave a person. It hurts, but it feels different than when somebody just decides they don't want to be with you or be around you anymore or whatever the case may be. So what I feel about this is it does hurt, like it's not an easy thing for you to just like let go of and walk away from, but you really come to that decision based on like major clarity. There's just you can't lie to yourself anymore. Maybe, I don't know, it'd be different for everybody, but you know that there's all you can do at this point is cut your losses and walk away, and that is, you are on the right path. Like, that is the correct thing based on your cards here, and you feel that inside, and it's the energy is gonna unfold so nicely over 2018 for you. So whatever needs to be eclipsed out, let it go, Aquarius. Let it leave your life and fall away, because what comes in right after that, the energy right after that, is this Magician and this reverse Seven of Cups. There's no more confusion. You know exactly what you want, you know what you're doing, and now you're starting to feel like you're magic, okay? And that life is good again, and you don't have to be sad or feel down or whatever. Like, this will be so momentary, this energy, and it's your choice. You're making the choice. So nobody's sliding you. It's not coming out of left field for you, I don't think. It's you deciding that it's time to let something go. And it could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a toxic family member, like I said. It could be a job. It could be the idea or a hope of wishing to get back with a specific person and finally deciding, you know what, not with what I know now. I'm done. I'm going to let it go. It's like, if you've been having a hard time letting somebody go, they're just the right information is going to come your way, and it's just going to be like aha moment. And that will feel magical to you, because it's like, in that moment, you're going to say, oh my God, like, I don't even want that anymore. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm just going to let it go and move on, okay? So, it looks really nice, Aquarius. Your new solar year is filled with magic and a nice romance, and something you've been working really hard on finally coming to fruition. May and September are important months for you. Again, check your astrology, watch your favorite astrologer, really get as much information as you can about these eclipses taking place, and apply all of that to what came out in this reading, and you'll have a really good concept and idea of the energy that you are working with this coming solar year. So, Aquarius, that was your birthday reading. I truly hope that you enjoyed it, and I am wishing you a very happy birthday.